Hello there folks, it's Johnny again, and today I want to try and see what happens if I combine an actual guitar overdrive pedal with an amp simulator. So I got here the Boss Super Overdrive SD1, pretty classic thing, sounds pretty cool. If you're wondering why I have this in the first place, I actually do have a full tube combo amp in my living room, just a small thing, nothing special, just to jam, you know, because I'm not always in my studio room and whatnot. And now I just want to experiment. So here I have my typical tone. You know what? Let's change this up just a tiny bit. I don't want to use the overdrive pedal I use in here specifically for this comparison. Rather, I want to switch to a different one. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, now let's hook this one up. Okay, I hope you can see it well. So I really just put this now in the chain between my guitar and the interface. Let's turn off the overdrive in here first. Okay, now let's turn this on. I hope you can see the settings on here. Okay, now let's compare. Okay, so I already noticed this isn't driving the amp simulation in here too hard. I guess I could still tweak the input on my interface a little bit and make it a bit harder. But, you know, usually you want these to boost whatever the guitar is giving. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Then again, I'm not really using a high gain amp here in TH3. So this definitely does need a little bit of extra drive in here. But then it's boosting the noise coming from the guitar quite a bit. Not sure I like that. Okay, let's try a different tone. First, just raw TH3 tone. Okay. On this tone, I'm using the Tube Screamer, so turn those off, turn this one on. Oh, I already noticed the tone can come down. Okay, let's raise the gain on the amp model. You know what, let's turn down the tone a little bit more. Okay, it definitely works. Let's give it that. It sounds not too different, really. I mean, quality-wise, when you think of digital distortion and whatnot versus analog and whatnot, I do feel it sounds a little bit richer and a little bit more organic, but it's not going to magically make your tones any better. Okay, let's try it out on a clean tone. Okay, let's compare that kind of distortion with an overdrive here in TH3. You know what? Let's take the SD1 model in here. Let's start out with the same settings. Drive, 50%, tone, a little bit higher, level all the way up. Let's compare. Already I need to boost the drive in here way more. And take down the tone. Yeah, there's quite the difference here. The pedal definitely sounds way juicier. I already have the drive at max here in TH3 and the tone is at like 9 o'clock, whereas this is at 1 o'clock. So quite different. And this just definitely sounds better. You know what? Let's put up the drive all the way, see what happens. Okay, this thing can distort quite a bit. Let's go back to my barky tone. Let's put this down and this a little bit over here. I want to lower the drive or the gain on the amp. And instead use more of this. So now I gotta find this balance. That sounds a bit weird. Sounds kind of nasty and smudgy in a weird way. It definitely sounded better just boosting the gain on the amp model where you want it, and then perhaps just a little bit more in the pedal to juice it up a little bit more. Okay, but now I also wanna try it out with Mercuriall's SS11X. So first of all, again, just the raw tone. Now switch it out. Okay. I can change the input volume on here, so let's do that. Here I don't hear that much of a difference really. Let's check out a clean tone. And let's compare this with the SD1 model in SS11X. So drive all the way down, tone here, level there. This is actually clipping the output here. Give it a little bit of drive. Right now, the SD1 on Mercuriall is on. Okay, this is definitely distorting quite a bit more. Let's turn this down. Okay, now I'm at 2 o'clock in here and 9 o'clock on here. Interesting. So again, the actual pedal distorts quite a bit more and it still sounds a little bit juicier. but Mercuriall is definitely not too far off. So bottom line, let's wrap it up. It definitely works. It doesn't magically make your tone any better, but it's fun to experiment. And that's again for this video. Have a good one.